How's it going, everybody? Chef Sean here today, and today I'm going to show you how to make maki roll, also known as a sushi roll. And I specifically chosen to make a simple California roll today, so watch closely, and if there's any chefs out there, definitely watch more closer, and maybe you can steal some of my ideas. Okay. Okay, the first thing that you need is, of course, your nori, pretty much your seaweed, and also your sushi mat. And we begin with just pretty much your hands getting wet. You can't see right now, but I'm actually just getting some sushi rice right now. It has vinegar and pretty much just rice vinegar. Okay, and what I usually do is how I pretty much put my rice on my nori is I usually just lay it down like this. That's how my master taught me. This is the most quick and fastest and easiest way. And voila, look at that. Rice is on there, and pretty much there was no rice actually even stuck to my hands, even though the sushi rice is sticky. So, pretty much next thing I get is my 2 crab sticks. Crab sticks, main ingredients of a California roll. And put it on here. Next thing you need is your avocados. Okay, kind of stuck right here. Bam. Next thing you need is cucumbers. Okay, and right here, this is the most important part, is molding, or also known rolling, your roll. You can do 2 different ways. You can actually do it with your hands, and or you can actually do it with the mat. But for beginners, pretty much, I'm just going to show you how to do it with the mat. It's much more simple, and maybe later on I'll show you how to do it without the mat. But what you do is you wet your hands, of course. Always try to keep your hands wet. And when you roll, just pretty much tuck everything in there. And when you tuck everything in, get the first, when the mat, just fold over. And after you fold over, all your ingredients, tuck it in there. And then eventually it should just like stay as like a circular, just like circular in there. Pack it in, and eventually when you do it, push one more time. Here, let me show you here. Pack one more time, and then later push it one more time. Just mainly I use my fingers to push it, and my thumb to push it, and my fingers are actually just holding all the ingredients, and I push it in. Just push, and eventually, voila! Look at that. And what I do is I like to make the ends more beautiful and neat, so I usually just push it in. And, just keep molding. I'm very used to this. I've been doing this for 8 years, so. And then after that, voila, look at that. And if your roll comes out perfect, eventually you should see no, seaweed sticking out at all. Just mainly just rice all over. But you see that the way that it's rolled, it's just bam. It's just rolling. And pretty much wet your knife. And there's many different ways of cutting, but here I'm going to show you specifically my way, but it's hard to get used to. And what I usually do is I pinpoint where it is, where the middle is, and when I cut it, eventually, it just ends up like that, perfectly, just evened out. I'm going to try to cut it in 8 pieces, not try, but, and then what I do is I hold everything like this, and I just cut, and cut. And voila, look at that. You got yourself a California roll. And there's different ways of presenting it. You could do it this way. This is how I usually like to do it. Like to show the customers, all the ingredients. All the ingredients inside the California roll or whatever I put into the roll. And You know, you could do that, or you know, you can also do it like this, traditional, just sideways, about putting your roll. You know, different ways. But I'm gonna put it on a plate, and you know, put it like this. And then I put in the wasabi. Oop. Bam. Didn't even know there was a. And then voila, you have yourself a California roll. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, or just send me some emails, or pretty much I can try my best to answer your questions. But stay tuned, and maybe in the next one I'll show you how to make some nigiri sushi. Thank you, and enjoy.